Hello and welcome back for another vintage cube draft. Some interesting cards. Fast Bond is a cool one. It's just it's not always good. You need to be in a very specific deck to make this good. Then other interesting cards are Animate Dead, and yeah, I think those are the standout cards if you want to do something sweet. Wars of Signet is never bad. There's some red cards like Zurgo, but there's nothing to wheel for red out of this pack. Similar for mono white. It's funny that Fast Bond and Gush are in the same pack. I guess Gush is only really good with a card like Fast Bond. Otherwise, I think this card is just trash. I'll take the Fast Bond just because I love doing sweet things and there's nothing else that's really all that good here. But I'm nowhere near married to this pick. Then this is a pack with quite a bit more power. So it's sad I didn't take the Animate Dead because then I had to take the Grizzlebrand here and be set up for a decent reanimation deck. You can also take the Library of Alexandria or Primeval Titan. Those are also cards that are interesting to me. Library is sort of nice with Fast Bond because you can maybe keep your hand gassed up, but at the same time you probably want to play all the lands out of your hand, so in that sense it doesn't really work with Fast Bond. It's a very powerful card though. I also really like Primeval Titan decks. The correct pick is probably the Library, but I think I'm gonna take the Titan. And then, well, Ramanap Excavator. Ramanap Excavator, Fast Bond, and like a fetch is sort of a combo. It's a painful one, but it's sort of a combo. So let's take the Ramanap and then Regrowth Reclamation Sage, or an Emery, or maybe a Mind Twist. Mind Twist could be sweet in a deck that can ramp with Fast Bond, although I think typically I'd more likely be blue-green to keep this Fast Bond fueled with card draw. I do really like Rec Sage. It's nice to be able to kill an artifact or enchantment with your deck. Emery could be sweet to fill the graveyard for Ramanap, and Regrowth is not bad either. I think I'm just gonna take the Rec Sage. And then, now what? Duress, not bad. Thragtusk, kind of whatever. I think the best card in this pack, it also could take Daze. Daze is not bad if I think I'll end up being blue. I do like Duress quite a bit as well, but I think I'll take the Daze. And then Nissa, Spellseeker, or Sakura Tribe-Elder. If I had a spell for Spellseeker, other than Daze, that would be nice. Nissa's fine. I think I'm just gonna take the Sakura. Decent ramp. Ooh, Dryad, Bayou, or Craterhoof. I like the Dryad, but Craterhoof just wins games. And I'm not married to this Fast Bond pick, and if I can just be a good green deck with Craterhoof as a finisher, that is totally fine with me. The Dryad is for the sweet stuff with Fast Bond, but I'm not sure I'm going to be doing that. So let's just take the Craterhoof, and then Sundering Titan is another big payoff. And then I'll take Fauna Shaman or Gush. And Gush is good with Fast Bond, but I really don't have anything going to really be in blue or going on this Fast Bond. Fauna Shaman is kind of whatever, so I'll take the Gush just because I never get to play with Discarding Cube, but unlikely to be great. Plow Under, I do not mind. It's a nice disruptive card. Then Sower, if I end up in blue. Emery's still here, sure. Don't think it's going to be great. I'll take a Duel, and then the Pridemate, and our final card is a Chupacabra. All right, I think it's most likely that I'll end up in green, but we'll see. The blue stuff is fine, but not exciting. Put these to the side. Then, Treachery makes me want to move back to being blue again. Otherwise, I take Wall of Roots, which is a fine playable. Treachery is way more powerful, of course. And Wall of Roots, I can definitely do without. So let's take the Treachery. Ooh, Time Twister, Lotus Cobra, Garruk. All good, but I think what I'll do then is just take the Time Twister, embrace the blue. So we will be looking for some fixing for blue. And Time Twister Fast Bond is just a good combination. Emery and Sower, I can move to the sideboard. This pack, Harmonize, but I don't really need all that much card draw if I already have Time Twister and Gush to a lesser extent. Let's take the Spell Pierce, have a little bit more disruption. And then Acidic Slime, Mystical, Skull Clamp, Commit to Memory, or an Ugin. None of those are bad. Mystical gets me Time Twister, mostly. Ugin is quite powerful, but I already have a bit of a top end. I could take Skull Clamp. Yeah, I think I will keep my hand flushed with cards that way. And then Biogenic Ooze is a card that actually sort of impressed me. It's a decent mid-rangey cards for if your ramp didn't really go turbo and you just got to 5 real quick, then you can play this and it's fine. And then if you have a bunch of mana, just make a bunch of oozes and beat your opponent that way. Oh, Elvish Mystic and a Gaia's Cradle. I want both, but I think the Cradle is obviously there's no replacement for this, and there's many more elves. Right now, Cradle's not going to be great just because I don't have that many creatures, but it's fairly easy to get more. Oh man, an elf and a Nissa and 2 fetches. Nissa is very powerful. This is kind of the similar situation where I'm going to say like I'll take the Nissa over the elf because there's more elves later. And no, actually, I think what I'll do is just take the elf. Nissa is very good, but this looks like a deck that doesn't necessarily play only forests. So that's going to reduce Nissa's impact. So let's take the land or elves. Survival or Hex Drinker. Survival's not bad, but I'm really been impressed with Hex Drinker. Savannah or Show and Tell. I'm going to take the Show and Tell as a sideboard card maybe. Although, yeah, the path is also here. No, maybe just take the Savannah. Ooh, Lotus Cobra, nice. I do like that. And then Questing Beast is okay. It's not amazing, but it's fine. Nothing here. Just take something. Take this Thassa's Oracle, Mishra's Factory, and a Botanical Sanctum. Okay, that's a nice pickup. Definitely will play that. What am I looking for? Oh, I was gonna say like Natural Order or something like that. There's Misty Rainforest too, but you gotta take that Time Walk here. Easy Time Walk. Then what? Avenger of Zendikar, Upheaval, Thirst for Knowledge, Turn Timber, Symbiosis. Probably between the Avenger and the Upheaval. The fact that I have Fast Bond and I already have some fatties, I'm gonna take the Upheaval here. Time Spiral, Elder Gargaroth, Chromox, and a Phantasmal Image. Let's just take the Time Spiral. A bunch of draw 7s with a Fast Bond. That is quite nice. Now I need some cheaper cards though. I need some cheap ramp. No cheap ramp here. There's Control Magic, Repeal, or a Beast Within. I guess I take the Control Magic. Yeah, Courser of Crufix. That's very good with Fast Bond. So let's take that. Freyleys, I wouldn't mind. Brazen Borrower, not bad. But let's take the Courser. And then Birthing Pod or Polluted Delta. My pod chain is looking pretty weak. So I guess I take the Polluted Delta because it's good with Ramanap. Ooh, Vorinclex. Trample Haste. You would put a counter on one of your permanents twice, and if it's your opponents, they half it. I have plenty of big boys already. Let's just take a Nature's Claim. I think that's going to be more important. Nature's Claim is for the sideboard, but you never know. Wall of Blossoms, Turnabout, or Worn Power Stone. Maybe just take the Worn Power Stone. This deck can use some more ramp. It's not the ideal ramp for a blue-green deck, but still. And Wall of Blossoms is meh. Not that Worn Power Stone is great, but Thran Dynamo, kind of similar. Take that here. Don't see me playing any of these others. Turn Timber is not a bad one. Nothing. This Skull Clamp is actually looking pretty weak. I'm not sure what I passed on for Skull Clamp, but it was probably incorrect. Take Ren. No, I'm going to take someone's tendrils away from them. Bloodbraid or Vortex. Let's take the Vortex away. And then the Legionnaire and a Brawl. So, interesting deck. Not exactly what I was hoping for. And this Craterhoof might also not be great. Let's see. I definitely want to play 17 lands. Skull Clamp with an Elf. Hex Drinker, Lotus Cobra, Succor Tribeller. So maybe not even that bad. I also don't think it's super necessary though. So let's remove that one. And then I don't think I want Craterhoof. And if I add some lands, this is 16 lands, but I also have the Turn Timber, so that's 17. Question is, do I want stuff like Gush? Answer is, it's good with Fast Bond, but not much else. And I also don't have that many islands. Shame we never saw like a breeding pool. I think I add an extra island though. Do I want the Cradle? Probably not. So I could have had an Elf instead of the Cradle. Thran Dynamo, Worn Power Stone, pretty good with the draw 7s. Ramanep Excavator, I don't think I need, given that I only have one fetch. And then let's take a Control Magic to give me myself a little bit more removal. And I think that's gonna be it. Yeah, interesting one. I'm kind of missing on some pieces, but we'll see. Round 1, let's see how this goes. Well, I have a Fast Bond, but and a Gush, but I don't have lands. And a Courser even. Yeah, got a mulligan though. Okay, one land again. I'm still running 17. Maybe I should be running 18. I don't know, but this is a mulligan. Not a great start. I guess I'm keeping this. And then putting back a land and treachery. Opponent is also mulliganing. Yeah, what I want to do is go Botanical Sanctum, turn 3, Worn Power Stone, turn 4, Plow Under, 2 lands. That's the plan. Yeah, keeping this, putting back Forest, Treachery, and then just go for the Plow Under. Hope that works. Overgrown Tomb tapped. Okay. Spell Pierce, not a bad one. Hopefully they have a spell that they want to cast here. That's not a creature. Well, they're sacking their Misty, so maybe they have something to cast. Bayou, but nothing. Biogenic Ooze. Let's just play the Worn Power Stone. Hope that lives and nothing bad happens. Would be pretty upset if they Mind Twist me. Mountain. Interesting. Faithless Looting. Are we getting reanimated here? Iona and Grizzlebrand. I kind of wish I kept up Spell Pierce now. Hopefully they don't have it right away. Yeah, they do. Oh boy. Reanimate Grizzlebrand. Draw. Go down to 4. Ooh, Mock Sapphire. Yup. Not looking good. A Kitesail Freebooter. Yeah, I'll let them take whatever they want. Untap, hope to draw control magic, and then if not, I think I can scoop then. Primeval Titan is not it. I'm not gonna beat Grizzlebrand. Alright, any changes? Definitely want Sower of Temptation. Maybe not this Questing Beast. And then maybe Nature's Claim if they have like an Animate Dead. And what else? Biogenic Ooze, maybe not what I want. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, I have Fast Bond, I have Gush, and I actually can do some stuff. So let's keep this. And I don't know if I want to Gush right away. Because if I play Fast Bond turn 1, then play some lands the following turn. Yeah, I can play Fast Bond turn 1, play 2 islands. Then next turn, I can Gush floating 2. I guess I just play 1 land for now, or just both. I guess I can play both. I don't think my life total is super relevant here. Then I'm gonna wait. Hopefully I find a forest, and then I can cast a Primeval Titan next turn by floating mana with the Gush. Ooh, Mana Vault. I can also kill the Mana Vault if I don't find green land to play Primeval Titan. So let's tap these. Gush. The first time I'm seeing Gush being good in cube. Oh, and we found a Daze too? Nice. I mean, it's painful, but I'm getting a Primeval Titan to play. And then if they manage to reanimate something on their turn, I can always Sower something as well. So yeah, let's use this, get Botanical Sanctum and an island and pass. Turn 2, Primeval Titan. Nice. Blood Crypt tapped and nothing. Ooh, Time Walk. Nice as well. Get in with the Titan. Get some more lands out of my deck. Yeah, this game is looking good. And that's Reclamation Sage. Blow up their Mana Vault. Yep. And let's take an extra turn. Worn Power Stone. Not great, but that's okay. Beat them for 8. Get more lands out of the deck. Might as well get the Polluted Delta. So they're down to 6. Play Worn Power Stone and pass. I mean, I'd be surprised if they can get out of this, but we'll see. No, that was sweet. Turn 2 Titan. Any changes? I do not think so. I just hope to draw a lot of fast bonds on turn 1 with this deck. Well, this hand relies on Spell Pierce pretty hard. I'd be able to Spell Pierce their first play, but then I'm not doing anything for a while, even though Treachery can be good. I think I got them all this. This seems a lot better. And then what do I want to put back? Treachery is nice. Thran Dynamo is nice with Time Twister, maybe. I think Treacherying a Grizzlebrand or something like that is relevant enough for me to want to keep that one. Blood Crypt, Faithless Looting. Hopefully they don't just have it right away. And if they have Iona, that's probably worse because it's very unlikely that they name green. Well, looks like they actually have choices to make because they're taking a while. It's not just dump Iona and Grizzlebrand and be done with it. No, discarding Mountain and Bone Shredder. So that feels to me like their hand just isn't great. Time Spiral. Don't need that one just yet. Next turn I'll get to play Lotus Cobra. The turn after, maybe Time Twister. Ooh, Mock Sapphire. Sure. Are we just flashing back Faceless Looting? Emery. I thought they were some sort of Jund deck, but I guess they're going a little bit deeper. Ooh, Iona in the graveyard. Do not like that, but they didn't have reanimate right away. Plow under. Drawing Polluted Delta would be amazing here. So I can just plow under. They can cast Dimmer Signet with their Emery. Kind of hope that that's what they do. Nice thing about Time Twister here would be that I reset the graveyard. Yeah, they're just going for the Dimmer Signet. Okay. Their hand must not be very good then. Yep, that's a Signet. And what else? Shriekmaw. Killing the Lotus Cobra. Yep, that's unfortunate. I think I just Time Twister here because their hand might not be good, but mine is also not great. Okay, Hex Drinker, Fast Bond, and a Daze. So that seems okay. Just have the hope that the Daze is relevant or that they do not like have the nuts. Vampiric Tutor, sure. What would I want to draw here? Gush could be sweet, or Time Walk, or maybe Upheaval. Okay, so they have 4 mana. Hopefully they are planning to use all of it. No, Entomb. So then I need to hope that their reanimation spell is 3 mana. The Emery is still a little bit puzzling to me. Seems very rough on the mana. Now they went for Iona. Reanimate, okay. Yep, naming green. And then Mana Vault. So maybe I can find a way to steal this. I could have countered the Mana Vault, but I don't think that's actually relevant. And they have the Emery to just recast it. Grand Dynamo. Well, let's cast that one. I have a couple of turns, but not too many. I have 3 ways to steal their Iona in the deck. I have Treachery, I have Sower of Temptation, and I have Control Magic. So another card that would be good is Upheaval. If I can find Upheaval, that's good. So that's already 4 outs. Time Walk gives me another draw. That's another out, sort of. So there's things I can draw still. What is this? Grave Titan. I can Daze and make them pay. That doesn't seem great. And we draw Forest. Well, that is very disappointing. Yeah, just dead then. I had some outs, but I guess Time Spiral was another card I could have drawn, but it was not to be. Round 2. Let's see if this goes better. I guess I do keep this. It's going to be a little painful having to use this Turn Timber as a forest, but there's potential for quite a bit of ramp, and I can always just Time Twister if my hand stays garbage. Play this. Yep. Pay the life. Play an elf. Oh, Forest Black Lotus. Well, could be a painful one. Making green, and then Oracle of Muldiah. Okay. Oracle makes Plow Under particularly bad, but it's not the end of the world, although they do have a bunch of mana now. Time Twistering, also a little bit scary, especially since my opponent only has 2 more cards in hand, so might not want to do that right away. Spell Pierce. I actually kind of like Spell Pierce here. They're likely to just play a Finale, then I can maybe Spell Pierce that. Yeah, let's just pass and see what they do. Oh, Natural Order? Yikes. That I do not like. Sylvan Library. Yep, sure. I know they have the Finale in hand. Next turn, they'll get to cast Natural Order. Yeah, they're thinking about playing the Finale, but I think they'd just rather draw the Natural Order. So I believe I'm likely to be forced to just play the Time Twister because I cannot have them have a Natural Order. If I plow under them with the Sylvan Library, they'll just draw the Natural Order and then have the 2 lands to play. I've not really gained anything, so let's just play this, make a green, and then Time Twister. As much as it sucks giving them a fresh 7, I think letting them draw Natural Order is also pretty rough. Okay, Fast Bond, and then play a land. I think I'm going to Upheaval this turn and play an Ooze, so make blue. It's going to be painful, but that doesn't really matter all that much. Make another blue, make another green, and then Upheaval, and I want to leave a green mana so I can replay the Fast Bond after the Upheaval. Yep, play Fast Bond, play an island, play a forest, play Lotus Cobra, play another forest. I mean, I'm going to take damage, but that's not going to matter. Make green, play another forest, make another green, play an island, make another green, and play this Ooze, and that's going to have to win me the game. And then I'll have Spell Pierce left. Yeah, this is enough. Let's not do anything else. The Spell Pierce is just there if they've drawn Lotus. That would give them the best chance at coming back into the game. So I want to be able to Spell Pierce that. I could have done it in a way that I could also play the Llanowar Elf, but I think having Spell Pierce up is just a little bit more safety. And they scoop. All right, Black Lotus start, but that Time Twister really got us the goods. So And then Sower seems good against a green deck. And maybe take out Thran Dynamo, because that's likely to be a little bit too slow, or it could be easy for them to kill. And I guess I run it back. Wow, okay. This is not a keep. Let's mull all lands. This seems fine. And then, yeah, I think I put back the Hex Drinker. Just a forest. No Lotus this time. Good. I think I'd rather play this. No, don't want to play 3 life. Pass. What is this? Greensun Zenith for 1. Sure. Yep, Findor and Elf. That's fine. Okay, not a land. Not what we need. But play this Cobra and pass. Okay, Black Lotus. Starting to get a little scared now. So they have 6 mana. Nissa. Ooh, Nissa's pretty good. Yep, make a 3/3. Play another land. So now they have 5 mana still. Cultivate. Only have 2 cards left. And they're going to beat me for 3 and have Nissa. So I imagine I am going to want to upheaval at some point in this game. Draw Spell Pierce. Sure, let's play a forest. Make green mana. And then play the Courser. This can block the 3/3s, which is nice. Ooh, Questing Beast is also not a bad one. And this can give me some life. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully they don't have a big creature. I wouldn't mind if they draw Greensun Zenith again and you just Zenith for something, an amount that makes me able to Spell Pierce, but we'll see. Spell Pierce looking pretty dead with the amount of mana that they have available. Solemn Simulacrum. Okay, Solemn is not worrying. Not at all. One of the things that is worrying is the fact that this hand was kind of built around getting some mana and then time spiraling. Giving them a fresh 7 is scary at this point, because right now they're not doing much. I mean, they're making 3/3s and this Nissa is gonna go ultimate and that would be a problem, but I mean, it's manageable. Yep, those go attacking. Let's just block. Don't do anything else. What is on top of the deck? Biogenic Ooze. Not what I need. So let's just play a land and then play the Questing Beast, green, and then next turn I'm probably just going to be forced to time spiral anyway. And I think, what do I want to do? Do I want to attack with the Beast? What they'll do is just block with a Forest and a Solemn, and then I kill both of those, but they draw a card and I don't have the Questing Beast back to block. I think I'm better off just trying to block whenever they attack. At some point this Nissa is going to go ultimate, which is also an issue, but we'll worry about that later. I think this game I'm going to win with upheaval. I don't really see a great way out of it otherwise. Wall of Roots. Yep, don't care about that one. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. They couldn't have blocked with Solemn because it's a 2-power creature and Questing Beast prevents that. So yeah, Nissa untaps a land, but they don't have good attacks now. Oh, they do want to attack? Sure. Well, let's block, eat a land. Take 3, but that's okay. More lands. So I'm going to give my opponent a fresh 7, most likely. Gush is on top. Let's see what happens if I attack with the Questing Beast at the Nissa. How and if they block. And that will determine if I can wait a little longer or not. Looks like they're just going to block with a forest. I didn't need to attack the Nissa. I could have just attacked them because Questing Beast deals damage to Planeswalkers. Yeah, they're going to block anyway. Maybe I could have tried to trick them into thinking that I was attacking them and it wouldn't kill the Nissa. Play this. The ultimate is a little bit worrying on Nissa. Make a blue. But I'm drawing Gush next turn and that doesn't help me either. So let's just go for the time spiral here. I'm really looking for a combination of upheaval, fast bond. Yeah, upheaval, fast bond. Well, there's fast bond. And there's Gush as well. So I'm going to have quite a lot of looks. And then I have another Time Twister to find more stuff. Play the fast bond. Float the blue. Returning these 2 islands. Drawing 2. Wow, those were definitely not great. Play an island. Oh man, so many triggers now. Blue is fine. I guess I probably need more green rather than blue. The nice thing with this Courser is that my mana is gonna, or my life total is gonna stay the same. Because I play a land, lose a life, and then gain a life. So let's start making some green. All right. So now the question is, do I want to play Primeval Titan before Time Twistering? Or do I just want to have as much mana after I Time Twister? Primeval Titan essentially costs 4 mana to cast because it's going to give me additional landfall triggers. So I think it's fine to just cast the Titan. Could be wrong here, but I think it's fine. This also gives me a shuffle, so maybe there's more lands on top that I can play with Courser. Let's get some more lands out there. Yeah, there's another land on top, so now the Primeval Titan is even cheaper. Basically, it was a 2-mana Primeval Titan, which is a pretty good rate for a Primeval Titan, to be honest. Play the island, and then there's a Sakura Tribe Elder on top, so there it kind of stops. Now, I think I still want green mana, and then let's Time Twister. That was not good. Pretty poor. That was a really poor Time Twister. Play the Polluted Delta. So many triggers. So they're gonna ultimate their Nissa. Yeah, make blue, doesn't really matter. Let's see if we can find something nice on top. I'm mostly just looking for an upheaval. That's the thing that I want to find. Oh, there's no lands in the deck anymore, at least no islands. Biogenic Ooze is on top. It's not gonna help me much either. So I'll just play the Worn Power Stone, and then I'll play the Tribe Elder. Tribe Elder is going to give me another shuffle, and now I'll just pass and see what they can do. Yeah, I mean, the turn was looking pretty good, but then I just bricked on a Time Spiral, or a Time Twister, as one does. It's not the first time that I've had that happen to me. I imagine they want to ultimate the Nissa, but 11 mana, 12 mana. I hope this is a non-creature spell. I wouldn't know what it would be, but still. The reason for keeping the lands in hand, by the way, is next turn they would make more mana. Oh, they Finale of Devastation for 10. And I'm gonna get to Spell Pierce this? Wow. Also interesting that they did this on their second main phase. So when they didn't have attackers anymore, they couldn't attack, and then they did this. Feels weird to me, but glad to be able to Spell Pierce that. Get out of here. Yep, they ult the Nissa. So it's pretty much this Sakura Tribe Elder needing to reveal upheaval or some way to draw cards. Otherwise, I'm likely just dead. Oh wait, those lands don't become creatures? They just go to the battlefield? So they just have a bunch of mana then. In that case, Nissa is not that scary. And I think I still want to crack the Tribe Elder. Oh, I guess I missed my shot there. But now that the lands are not creatures, I guess I'm kind of fine with this, honestly. I'll just play this Ooze. This Ooze actually looks pretty decent here. I'll just make a bunch of Oozes and try and win the game that way. So let's play some more lands. I'm gonna have a bunch of Oozes. Play this, make green. The fact that we got to Spell Pierce something when they had 12 mana is just great. Yep, make more Oozes and then attack with the Primeval and the, yeah, just the Primeval Titan really. It's gonna get the lost 2 lands out of my deck as well. Yep, forest. Sundering Titan on top. Not really something I need at this point, so I'll probably just crack the Tribe Elder now to get a better draw. Yep, yeah. Solemn dies, they get to draw a card, take 4. All my Oozes are bigger. Let's see what they can do. They have a boatload of mana, but they had a boatload of mana last turn also, and then didn't, I mean, they cast a big Finale and we were able to counter it, but they did that even after combat, so that feels like they don't have something like a Craterhoof in there that just wins the game on the spot. Oracle of Moldiah, yeah, that is the best they can do. That seems pretty weak. Regrowth's not bad because it can get back Finale, but Oracle, when you've already gotten all of the lands out of your deck, I don't know, doesn't seem great. Sundering Titan is pretty poor, by the way, because all of their lands are indestructible. Worn Power Stone, don't care. Yeah, they just didn't find any gas. Or is this the gassy card that they have? Primal Command. They search the library for a creature and gain 7. Curious what creature they are searching for. Maybe there's some big Eldrazi in there. Ulamog. Okay, Ulamog's not a bad one. Pretty good actually. Although maybe I can still circle, or no, Ulamog is gonna exile my library if and when it attacks. So it's gonna be tough to beat that one. Well, opponent seems to think otherwise. Maybe just the Oozes are good enough to kill them even after they play Ulamog. Yeah, well, we did win this one. That was nice. Fast Bond, even with Gush, was pretty good. So far, Fast Bond has been very impressive. Last round, this hand is not good. This hand isn't that much better, but I guess I'll keep. Swamp and nothing. Okay. Primeval Titan. Well, play a turn 4 Titan if we find a green source. And that Titan can then get the mana to cast another Titan, I was gonna say. And then my opponent played Entomb, and we saw how well that went in the first match. Reanimator has been beating my... There's Iona again. I've been getting beat by Reanimator with Iona a bunch lately. Hopefully they don't just have the reanimation spell rolled up. They're likely to name green, and our blue cards do present some outs to Iona, but yeah, not my favorite matchup. Exhume. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yep, chose green. Got it. Let's just play a land, level it up. I maybe should not have shown them the island and then just pass, but they're gonna beat me for 7. I'm down to 14. So I need to draw control magic like almost right away. Yep, Iona getting in. I think I'm just first picking Relic of Progenitus next time. I keep getting my ass beat by Iona. Reanimated. Imperial Seal. Well, gotta imagine that's probably also not good for me. Plow Under. Yeah, Plow Under is good when you're ahead, not when you're behind. Let's attack for 2 because we have the chance. And then we'll see what they tutored for. I have to imagine that it's bad for me. Attack for 7. Yep, down to 6. So I have 1 turn to draw. I guess I have 3 outs. Time Walk. Yeah, I was going to say Time Walk is another interesting one in that it gives me more time, literally, and more chances to draw something. Let's just level this one up. Some more. Attack for 4. And now Upheaval is also not bad. Haha! Treachery! That is exactly what we needed. So hopefully this works. That is nice. Yup, that did work. And then I can choose between leveling up the Hex Drinker or just Plow Undering. And now I'm actually ahead. So let's plow under 2 of their lands. They scoop. Wow! Oh man, never give up. Never surrender. Nice. Finally got to beat Iona. Probably naming blue next time, but at least we won this one. Putting in the Sower, taking out the Questing Beast, want the Nature's Claim, and cut the Thran Dynamo maybe? Yeah, oh man, that felt real nice. Getting to steal that Iona on the very last turn. Ooh, Treachery is a nice start. Fast Bond is good. I do need to draw some more lands, maybe an island and a Gush. Perhaps, who knows? But definitely keeping Fast Bond hands. They're not doing anything. Hopefully there's not an Entomb right away. Control Magic, so we have multiple ways to deal with their fatties. Let's just play my lands. I think I might as well. Rep maybe a counterspell. I just need a blue source to make Treachery and Control Magic options, but I didn't do anything. So at least no Entomb yet. Oh, they're gonna discard the hand size maybe? Draw Spell Pierce. Well, if they're gonna have 1 mana, then Spell Pierce I imagine would be good. Yeah, they're gonna discard the hand size. I like it. I'm okay with this. Yep, Iona, that's fine. Play a land, nice. Gives me access to Control Magic also. Now the question is, do I Spell Pierce their reanimation spell or do I just Control Magic? Blood Crypt, Swamp, Collective Brutality. I mean, let's just Spell Pierce this. They're gonna take the Spell Pierce anyway, so I might as well not let them know what I have. Lotus Cobra. Okay, play the Lotus Cobra then. Pass. And then I imagine they had the Exhume but were worried about a counterspell. Inspiring Vantage, sure. Okay, Reanimate. So I wouldn't have been able to Spell Pierce that anyway. But now they're going to name blue. Yeah, so now I can't steal their guy and I'm still in trouble. Yeah, They are on 8. So maybe I can also try and race them. Yeah, play this. And I cannot play the Primeval Titan. But I can play this Ooze. And that actually presents 8 damage on the board. So they're going to kill my Ooze with the trigger on the stack. Gotcha. Still, I have some time. They need 3 turns to kill me with Iona. I need to draw a land to be able to play Primeval Titan. If they attack now, I can attack for 4. Imperial Seal, that's going to deal them damage. And they won't have the card until next turn. No attacks. I draw Llanowar Elves. I'm worried that they might have like a Pyroclasm, but I think I still have to play it. Let's see it. Hopefully no Pyroclasm or something like that. Oath of Druids. Alright, sure. A land. Let's just make it green. And then play Primeval Titan. Get some more lands. Don't really have anything to do with the mana. And then I think I just start attacking now. Might as well. They'll kill the Cobra, but they go down to 3. They get the Oath. As long as it's not like Grizzlebrand, I'm sort of okay. Wormcoil. Yeah, the lifelink is annoying. Now, I'm not sure how I'm gonna beat this. That's annoying. Oh wow, they're still not attacking. I mean, what am I doing? How am I beating this? I guess I just wait and at least I'll see more of their deck. I don't know. They get the Oath again. Grave Titan. Grave Titan lets me Oath, but I Maybe if I draw Nature's Claim, but I guess it's too late now. Oh wait, now I can oath into Sower of Temptation. And that is an out, so I could steal the Iona and be able to play spells again. Oh wow, that would be amazing. They're attacking with both of those. So I think I just throw the Ooze under the bus. Yep, and then I might as well fetch. I don't know if it really matters, but whatever. I just need to hit Sower of Temptation, and then I think I have a very good shot at winning actually. But they also have a Burial Rites in their deck. And the Oath Flash also looks super duper greedy. They have like 2 green sources. Yep, target them. Come on, Sower one time. No, Sakura Tribelder. So they're gonna attack. I'll block the Tribelder on the Worm Coil. Take 7 from Iona. Block the Titan on the Titan, the Llanowar Elf on the Zombie. And then I still have another shot at maybe finding Sower. So we keep on playing, right? I do have another shot. Yeah, I'm gonna be at 1, exactly 1. So it's gonna be tough because I also need to beat the Grave Titan tokens. So let's go here, block there, and sack, get a forest, and I'm at 1. I need the Sower and probably more, but maybe Sower and then Time Twister or Time Spiral into Upheaval and get it done that way. There's ways to do it. It's unlikely, but there's ways to do it. Mind Twist. Then I'm just gonna scoop, because if I hit Sower, then still I don't have anything. All right, that was frustrating. Would we have hit the Sower? No, Hex Drinker. So wouldn't have gotten there anyway. Yeah, I don't think I have any changes though. So let's just run this back. Yep, would like to play first. Ooh, Fast Bond and a Courser. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. I do need some more lands, but hopefully this Courser can help find some lands. I also have a Daze to protect myself a little bit. Yep, Swamp. Draw Time Spiral. Not great. Not great. No Entomb. Another Swamp and nothing. Come on, give me a forest. Time Twister. Nope, not it. It looks like they're going for the discard to hand size tactic again. Is it Iona again? Please no. Inkwell. Draw Nature's Claim. Oh man, I just need to draw a land, and then if I draw a land I would have been able to Time Twister, and that also takes care of the Inkwell. They must be thinking that I have counter magic, which I do, and they've seen Spell Pierce, so they might be trying to play around Spell Pierce. Collective Brutality. Let's just Daze that one. And now I really need to draw land. Come on. No! Okay. Now what? A Raging Ravine and nothing. Come on, land. Give me a land. Spell Pierce. That is something that they're now trying to play around already. I need to discard. What am I going to discard? Primeval Titan, probably. I would not be happy if they reanimated that one, but what else could I discard? Let's just discard Nature's Claim, even though that's one of the few castable cards that I have. Now you'll see them animate dead, and I'm going to be kicking myself. Oh, they're just going to sit there and do nothing. Did they find something better to discard? Grave Titan. Why? Why does this happen? Come on. I should have drawn a land by now. Just brutal. I guess I'm discarding Reclamation Sage. But this is really brutal though. Yep, Rec Sage gone. I just need 1 land. They're also not doing anything. They're just too worried about Spell Pierce. Come on. Iona. Okay, perfect. That's the land that we needed. Well, I'm gonna undo all of their work in Time Twister. Not gonna bother with Courser and hoping to find a string of lands on top. This is gonna reset their graveyard, so they'll need to find another discard outlet. Hopefully they don't immediately draw Entomb off this Time Twister, but yeah. Okay. Not great. Not great. Definitely not great. Not a lot of action, but at least I get to Time Walk and hope to draw something. I kind of did this wrong though. Yeah, I messed that up. I should have played the Hex Drinker with the green mana. Well, too bad. No, just lands. Not ideal. So this Hex Drinker needs to go a long way, but it should have already been on the board and I should have been able to attack with it once more. So that's pretty poor. Gotta be honest. Yeah, and then it would have actually already been at its highest level. So that was messed up. I did not play this properly, and it could come back to haunt me when I have to race, or if they just have an instant speed removal spell for this guy, and then I have a bunch of mana but nothing to do with it. Oath of Druids, okay. That I can deal with. That I can kill. That is good. Ooh, Treachery, not bad either. Level this one up, and then wreck Sage and wreck them. Truly wreck them. Ha! So bad that they even scoop. Okay, well, felt like I kind of got away with something in that last game. Very frustrating to not draw the land, and finally draw the land. Draw garbage 7, mess it up myself, but I guess my opponent's 7 was also garbage. This was an interesting one, first picking fast spawn and seeing how that goes. Not the greatest, but definitely not the worst, and a ton of fun in my mind, especially when you get to play turn 2 Primeval Titan because you were able to Gush, float the mana, and then play the lands again. That was awesome. You don't get to see Gush do much in many cube drafts, but you did get to see it in this one. So I do hope to see you for the next one, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this.